Test 1 2, test 1 2. Yanni's testing his mic.
Check, check, check. Give me the mic, yo. Check, check, yo.
We're live.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Thursday's workout. We are doing our horizontal push workout today, and it is deload week, of course, as you know. And we've got live on Instagram for the first time today, Instagram stories. We're giving that a try because we haven't been doing much, giving much love to our Instagram followers lately. So I'm going to say one or two things to them here and there. Let's get ready for the warm-up, and then we'll talk about the workouts. So here we go, team. All right, starting off with our horizontal running. Get that heart rate up. Okay, here we go. 60 seconds.
Morning, tribe. Special good morning to Nick James, first on the comments. We got Firas joining in from Canada. We got Martin joining. Martin is a beloved Unity Gym North Sydney tribe member. So is Simon Morgan. Good morning, Simon. Nick Clark is in the house. Good morning, Nick Clark. We got Katie McDonald as well. Maddie Stevens. A few more representing Team Unity Gym North Sydney.
15 seconds left.
Morning, Kumaran. Morning, Lee Clements. Adam Saruga. Morning, Steve Cavanagh. Lockie Husler in the house.
Spine mobility.
Morning, Shane Marsh.
It's going funny on me.
Morning,
today.
Jal Tai, all the way from Vancouver, Canada. We got Vasco Barros and Jack
Okay.
in the house. Good morning, Rochelle Stewart. Morning, Mike Skolnick. Morning, Chris Grant. Greg Gillespie, Tessa Richards, and of course, the beautiful Erica Buenaventura. Carmine is here and accounted for. Check. Margot Sawyer's in the house. We got Daljit in the house from the UK as well. Make sure you guys take a moment to hit that like button during the warm-up. Help us out with 1 or 2 social shares. Spread some viral fitness.
All right, here we go. This headset's not doing well for me today.
What's wrong with it? Moving around.
It's coming off my ears.
Oh no.
There's not enough slack up the top.
Want me to try and pull it through?
You won't be able to. There's tape the whole way down it. It's all right. All right, here we go. Okay, circle the wrists.
Morning, Nicholas May. Thanks, Jal Tai, for the shares and the likes and the love.
Okay, change directions.
We appreciate and love every single one of you.
Okay, first knuckle push-ups.
Those of you who are Unity Gym Tribe members here at the gym, you notice
Wrist
that
push-ups.
the back wall was painted, first coat down yesterday. It's looking schmick. We're going to put the second coat and then clean up that background
Finger push-ups.
today.
Okay, wrist rocks. Okay, finger
53
pulls.
on the live stream. I want to give a big shout out to our newest subscribers overnight. We've jumped
Elbow
up by
circles.
another 100 subscribers. Now sitting at 25,871.
Change.
We're pressing that 26,000 mark. I think we're going to get there by tomorrow.
Okay, closed kinetic chain circles. Change directions. Okay.
We also have another big
Shoulders.
milestone. Our very first video,
Pull back.
which we published a year ago, how to do the side splits if you're not flexible, has hit 200,000 views. That's 200,002,987 to be exact.
Change directions.
That's never happened before, so we're super excited about that.
Okay, pulse back and forward with your arms.
Good morning, Elise. Good morning, Akeem. Great to have you guys on the live stream. And a big shout out to everyone tuning in on Instagram today. We have an Instagram live feed trialing today.
Can you go on your phone and see it?
I don't. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out.
Change. So for those of you on Instagram, this is the upper body warm-up that we do every day. We have instructional videos for this, but next week we're doing the phase 2 program, so we'll be releasing the instructional videos for this. And if you want to get the most out of this experience, YouTube is probably where you want to be at, because you can hear what I'm saying here properly through this mic. Okay, shoulder circles. Make sure those scapulars are moving nicely. All right, nice work. Okay, so we're into the workout now. We're going to do, as I said, I'm deloading this week, so I'm only going to be doing 40% of the normal volume that I do. So each set isn't going to be coming even close to failure for me. That's what you need to do when you deload. That's very important. But the workout will be done in a way where, for those of you that don't want to deload, that haven't been doing this for the full 3 weeks already, you can still have the time to get your reps done. So I will stop my set and then I'll say, all right, those of you that aren't deloading, keep going, and you just keep going. And remember, this isn't a tutorial, this is a workout. The tutorials are available in the program, but I'm not going to be breaking down how to do the movements here. We're just going to be doing it, presuming that everybody knows what to do. Okay, here we go, team. 5 times 5-minute rounds. We're doing our push-ups first. Okay, here we go.
Jeez, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be watching it on Instagram.
How come?
Just because you can't see, it sounds like a mess.
Yeah.
There's no sound. It's just like... Morning, Adrian Conway.
All right, keep going if you're not
Heckle
deloading.
away.
Keep pushing. Couple more reps. Okay. Now we'll do the Jefferson curl. Okay, tuck the head to the chest.
Second last day of deload, guys.
Okay. Coming back up. 2.
Hope everyone's getting ready for a big launch week for the new phase of the program next week.
3. Four. 5. All right.
Yeah, I got your back, Jao Tai. I'll put that video
Supinated
link in
grip
here.
push-ups. Okay, here we go.
Here's
Okay,
the
keep
link
going for those of you that
the,
aren't deloading.
The cracking video that's just had 203,000 views.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go for straddle compression. So reach forward first, then come back, hands on the ground, And here we go. Okay, now hold it. Nice. Okay. So just a reminder, if you're watching for the first time, this is a deload week this week. So out of every 4-week cycle, the fourth week is a deload week where we reduce the intensity, reduce the volume by 60%. So we've worked very, very hard these last 3 weeks. Last week was a very hard week for me. My body was very, very sore. So you have to take a week where you deload and you allow your body to recover. This is where good sleep, good nutrition, and reducing the volume is critical, okay? And we do 5-minute rounds. So we've got 1 minute 50 left in this round, okay? There's several reasons why we do 5-minute rounds. One of them, what's up, Richie? Oh, did it? Oh, well. One of the reasons why we do 5-minute rounds is it's a good time to get 4 exercises in where people that are doing a higher volume, a higher amount of reps, can still fit it all in, and people that are doing lower volume have got plenty of time to rest, so when you're doing a higher intensity. So it's a good time, and it means that within 25 minutes,
I couldn't get it to work.
you do, you know, in 25 minutes you get 5 rounds done. That's enough to get a good result in the body, okay? We've got 1 minute left, everyone. Did it shit itself? There we go.
Instagram died.
We tried.
We tried. We tried. All right, tribe. Let's gear up for a nice big finish to the week. Remember, every single day presents a new opportunity for you to level up, eat better, lift better, stretch better, just be a better person. Don't ever settle.
15 seconds left, everyone.
Live by the core values of Unity Gym. You're caring about the community. You're taking personal responsibility.
Here we go.
You are pursuing personal development, taking massive action, and getting results.
All right, here we go.
And every day is another day to get stronger, to eat better, to live healthier, and to be the best version of yourself.
Okay, keep going if you're not deloading.
Don't waste it.
All right. When you finish your push-ups, we'll get into the Jefferson curl. Okay, here we go. 1.
We had a question here from one of our viewers, Chris Plays. What is the most common cause of a clicking scapula? That's quite a hard question to answer, my guy. It's kind of a how long is a piece of string question, because it really depends on what your posture looks like, what your injury history is like. If you've had a slap tear or an impact to that shoulder that's damaged something, you know, it can be as simple as 2 tendons really tightly moving across one another and jumping at some point, you know. You remember all of your muscle tissue and muscle bodies, they don't just contract, get longer and shorter. As that process occurs, they move across one another as well. So there is this gliding sensation. It can also, I've treated a client of mine who complained of a clicking shoulder, and when I diagnosed it, it was actually his elbow clicking, and he was feeling it in his shoulder. So it's very hard to diagnose something like that on a live YouTube video. My advice would be that you go and see someone if it really concerns you. If it's not hurting, just work on mobility. Mobility usually will always help. But if it is causing you pain or discomfort, definitely go and align yourself with a good physiotherapist.
If you're not deloading. Okay. Here we go, straddle compressions. Okay, reach forward.
I would say, Chris, if that's the case, posture needs work and you've had impact on the shoulder, then you need to just work on getting that mobility back in the shoulder again. And global strength, you know, build the strength in the lats, the biceps, the delts, the pecs, and that will help stabilize from the outside. And then, of course, work on the inner unit, the stability mechanisms, the scap control muscles, the rotator cuff.
Good work, everyone.
You're
2
welcome,
minutes
brother.
left. Plenty of time for a little break, a little stretch. I like to use these a little bit of extra time to just sit into a relaxed stretch, something that doesn't interfere with my workout. Woo. How's everyone's body feeling today? I'm very much enjoying the deload week, that's for sure. Been a tough couple of weeks of training. Harder than I expected.
Good morning, Nadia. Welcome to the live stream. 56 people on the live stream tribe and only 36 likes. Let's smash that like button. There's lots of time on deload week. Lots of time to like the stream. And remember, for all the newbies out there, we go live at 8:30 for a daily dose of morning motivation on our UniTV show. Back in the studio. There's a link in the description to jump on over and become part of that group. It's a private group on Facebook. We go to Facebook because we can interact at a higher level. You guys can post videos of yourselves training and we can give you feedback
30 seconds
and coaching. And it's just a way we can deliver more value. It's free to join. Everyone's welcome. You just let us know where you found out about the group and agree to respect the code of conduct and you get automatic entry.
Okay, 10 seconds.
There's also a link in the description to grab this full program.
5 seconds.
In the full program, you get the tutorials, you get the program cards, and you get a more professionally produced follow along that you can use as well.
All right. Keep going if you're not deloading. Remember, if you are deloading, it's not meant to feel hard. It's meant to feel like you stopped well before you even come close to failing. 40% of the total reps that you would normally do. So if you can do 20 reps, then all you do is 8 in one set. Okay, here we go.
Grace Clements, that's awesome. Grace is saying she made it to 3 full push-ups today. Last week's max before failure was 2. And prior to starting this at-home workouts routine, she couldn't do 1 proper push-up.
Look at that.
How good is that?
Well done, Grace.
That's a 300% increase.
That's infinitely better increase. 3,
well done,
3
Grace
more than
Clements.
0.
This is a digital
awesome.
round of applause coming
3.
at ya.
Four. 1 more. 5.
Everyone who hasn't already, smash the like button for Grace Clements.
All right.
She's now doing push-ups.
Down for
Way to take extreme ownership and massive action.
supinated grip
Living
push-ups.
by the
Here we
core
go.
values, she's getting results. Also remember, Tribe, if you are new to the channel, in the description of all of these videos, you're going to find 3 links to every principle to our programming: the flexibility blueprint, the strength blueprint, and the nutrition blueprint. That is the principles that make up the backbone for our program. We give it all away for free. Downloading any of those PDF documents is going to give you, it's going to qualify you and give you access to my inner circle.
And let's go.
I send a daily email from the key insight of each of our motivation shows and podcasts.
All right, good work. If you watch me when I do those compression lifts, it's bloody hard for me, and I'm barely getting my feet off the ground. That's because, like, if I had my hands back here, my legs would be getting up to here. But that's not the goal. The goal is to try and find the spot where it really challenges you. So, you got to make sure that you reach forward, you find your passive range, then you back it off a bit, and then from there, you should be able to lift at least a little bit off the ground. Now, for some of you, your passive range might be there, so then when you back off, you come back to here. But that's the way you work. You don't make it as easy as possible for yourself. You're intentionally trying to make it challenging. Okay? You can see my passive range is increasing. I'm getting a bit closer to the ground.
Looking good, everyone. How's the mobility and flexibility coming along? Who's making gains? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing stories like Grace Clements. Grace, that's what life's all about. Happiness comes from progress. Happiness doesn't come from things, objects. It comes from making progress in life. When you pursue personal development and growth, that is the fastest way to experiencing extreme joy and happiness.
All right.
So well done.
20 seconds left. We're about to start round 4. Oh, those hip flexors are still feeling it even in deload week, huh? Okay, here we go.
Nick James, that's progress, my brother. Your body's moving better. You're leveling up. You're becoming a better mover.
Keep going if you're not deloading.
Health isn't just about how you look, my guy. It's about how you perform and feel. How you look is merely a side effect for being a better mover.
Woo! Okay, Jefferson curl, here we go.
So use how your body feels and performs as your North Star, as your beacon of success, and I guarantee you'll start to see a physical transformation occur as well.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. All right.
Remember, tribe, if you're just joining in, this is a deload week for us. Every 4th week, we're doing a deload week. We train super hard for 3 weeks consecutively, then back off the amount of volume a little bit. So this workout will seem a little bit easier if you're just tuning in for the first time. If you want the full program, you can grab it. The link is in the description. It's only $29. It contributes heavily towards keeping us alive
Keep
during
going if you're not
COVID
deloading.
lockdown. And you can also dip your toe in the Unity Gym awesome pool or pond by downloading any one of 3 or all of our blueprints for flexibility, strength, and nutrition.
I'm going to give you guys an insight into how you really deload now by what I'm about to not do for the next 2 rounds. If you're going to do your compression, do it now. I'm not going to do compression anymore, and I'm going to tell you why. Compression strength right now is one of my top priorities in my training. I've put it as a high priority in my flexibility. It's the thing that out of all my flexibility that I want to improve more than anything else. And in deload week now, on Thursday, I'm now only doing 3 sets of it. I'm not doing any more. And the reason why is that I've felt all week that my hip flexors have been smashed these last couple of weeks. It's really hit me hard in the hip flexors. And you have to recognize that feeling in your body during a deload week, and you have to understand what the purpose of a deload week is. You should come out of a deload week feeling absolutely amazing. All of those niggles and aches and pains, if you deload properly, you're going to come out of it feeling like, you know, you are 100% ready to go. If you come out of deload week and you feel like you're hauling ass in the first week, you failed at deloading. You didn't do it properly. So for me, I could feel in that 3rd set, I was like, oh man, this is, even only doing 4 reps, this is really getting in here on my hip flexors. So I'm not going to do any more because I've done enough. All I need to do, I'm actually even going to do a little stretch now for my hip flexors. You shouldn't do this if you are still doing the compression, because this is stretching the muscles that you're about to strength train, and that would be really, really bad. But because I've finished the compression work for this workout, I can do a little stretch here. And that's how deloading works, team. It's really, really important that you understand this cycle of pushing, and then deloading, and then pushing, and deloading. And the way that your strength looks is like that, yeah? And if you think that you can just continue to train like that all the time, you're sorely mistaken. And there's decades and decades of sports science research to back that up. This isn't Yanni in my opinion. This isn't bro science. This is very well researched. All right, we're on the last round now. Let's give it a crack. We've got some Americans in our gym here. And I remember one time I said, let's give it a crack. And they went, a crack? What's a crack? Okay, here we go.
Shout out to Kumaran, aka Bioxide. He's loving the deload and he's seen a nice improvement in keeping strict form from the push-up. Absolutely. We had a big talk about proper form and load management yesterday on the live show, UniTV. Very important. Also, shout out to Andy Lawson. Hello from Scotland. He'll be doing the workout in the morning.
Okay, team. Here we go.
Great to have you on the live stream, brother.
1.
Koirul Islam is having a problem with a wing scapula. Brother, we have lots and lots of videos on our channel for shoulder training. We even have a special video that's specific to wing scapula. If you type wing scapula into the search bar of the Unity Gym channel, you'll find that video easily.
3.
Give you some great exercises to focus on.
4. 5. Okay, good stuff. Supinator grip push-ups. Okay, here we go.
62 watching on the live stream and 40 likes. Let's smash up that like button, tribe.
Okay, finish your reps off. If you're not deloading, okay, into your compression lifts. Just do 40% of the normal volume. Okay. Once you've finished your compression lifts, come down into a pancake. Woo. All right. Nice work, everyone. First part of the workout done. Strength and flexibility is finished. Now we're on to star jumps, tuck ups, horizontal running, and oblique crunches, okay? Still deloading, so I'm not going to be going for it at all here. Just doing reduced volume on everything. But if you're not deloading, then you should be absolutely going for it. You've seen how hard I push myself in these workouts when I'm not deloading. Here we go.
Let's go, Tribe Cardio. This is where the fun begins. If you're not deloading, give it everything you've got. Let's see how far you can go. We like to say on good days you work out, on bad days you work out harder. So if you're having a bad day, let's crush today.
Ten seconds.
Down here at Unity Gym, we don't wish for a good body, we work for it. So make sure you're working for it.
All right, good stuff. Okay, down for the tuck ups. All right, here we go.
It's going to be even harder for those of you
10
who
seconds.
are going for it this week and not deloading, because you've got to self-motivate, because Rad's not going to be there doing every rep with you.
No, I am not.
So you've got to work super hard. This is where you've got to take
Here we
extreme
go, let's
ownership.
do it.
Remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So make the most of the workout.
Woo. Okay. And rest if you weren't deloading.
Big shout out to the 2 new subscribers that just joined whilst we're on the live stream.
Okay. 5 seconds. And let's go. All right, keep going if you're not deloading. You're just past halfway. You really want to push yourself on these cardio stations. This is where you really go for it. Last 10 seconds. Horizontal running. You don't stop till that buzzer goes. You've got to push yourself. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Okay, oblique crunches. I'm only going to do 20, 10 on each side. If you're not deloading, I want you to do 40. So you do 20 on each side, changing every 10. Okay, here we go. Ready?
The sleepy engineer's needing a deload and he's
And here we
following
go.
along.
1,
Welcome
2,
to
3,
the stream.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's go,
20.
obliques.
Good. Keep going. If you're not deloading, 10 more on each side. Oh, so nice having a deload week. Man, these workouts are so
It's nice
tough.
just sitting there, is it?
Oh man, these workouts are so tough. So doing a deload week is absolutely essential. Next week I'm going to be...
Who agrees with Rad? Who else is enjoying the deload? Let us know. Hit us up in the comments.
Okay, here we go. Round 2.
This song's for everyone who's not deloading.
All right, keep going. You're only halfway there. It's hard to deload sometimes. Your mind just tells you want to go and you want to get that endorphin rush. But it's so important. It's so important to just back off for that 1 week. Okay, good stuff. Done. All right, ready for tuck-ups again. Okay, 10 seconds.
Yeah, baby, I wish you were here. Not deloading with me.
Go.
Andy Lawson's deloading. Nick Clark's deloading. Who else is deloading? Maybe we should call it charging up the batteries for next week, for what's to come. We like to say a deload is not for recovering from what's been done, it's for preparation for what's to come.
5 seconds left. Okay, horizontal running, 10 seconds to go.
Simon Morgan's on
3,
the deload train.
2, 1, let's go. I'm only doing 16 seconds of this for deloading. So that's 40% normal volume. Which is so nice because it feels like you barely get started. All right, keep going if you're not deloading. Push yourself, you just hit the halfway mark. Work for it. Shoulders over the hands, bum down, knees up to the chest. Come on, push yourself. Five seconds. Woo!
Keep the form tidy, tribe, right till the end. Make sure that every single rep counts.
Stuff. Okay, down for the oblique crunches. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Keep going. I'll keep going if you're not deloading till you get your 40 reps. And if you're not deloading, you can even try for 60 reps. We were doing 60 for the last couple of sets last week. Whew. All right. Rest. And ready for the last round. Wow, deload week is almost finished. Goes by so quickly. And we have to work hard again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, keep going if you're not deloading. This one's pretty easy. Just get through the full set. Whew. It's good. Just get your heart rate up nicely. A little bit of an elevated heart rate helps to flush out the metabolic byproducts from working out hard for the last couple of weeks. Gets the heart rate up, gets the blood pumping into the extremities, into the areas of the body that don't normally get a lot of blood circulation. Very good for you. Okay, let's get down for the
Tessa
tuck-ups.
Richards is loving deload.
Okay, here we go.
Shout
team.
out
Last
to
one.
Tessa Richards. Here we go, tribe. Last round.
Woo! Good work.
For anyone who's just tuned in, they must think we're a big bunch of pussies. This isn't a workout.
No, it's not. This is a deload workout. All right, here we go. Horizontal
It
running.
is a workout. It is an integral part of the process of managing load, and this is one of our philosophies down here at Unity Gym. You cannot press ahead at 110% effort every day, every week. You've got to cycle intensity. You've got to cycle
Okay,
load.
keep going if you're not deloading.
Very important.
Everyone else, stop. Woo! 15 seconds left. Come on. Push yourself.
Any athlete cycles load. If you're a weekend warrior, you should be cycling load. Otherwise, it is a surefire way to burn out, overtraining, or injury.
Okay, here we go. Coming down for the oblique crunches. Three,
Here
two,
we go, obliques all
one,
day.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep going if you're not deloading. Keep going. Finish that set off. Try and get 60 reps if you're not deloading. Everyone else, mobility. Okay, well done, team. Woo!
Well
Strength.
done, tribe. Good
And
work.
flexibility circuit done.
Don't skip mobility. This is
Cardio and
important.
core circuit done. Now we're on to mobility. Don't skip this, team. Come on, get into it with me.
Get this one done.
Okay, stretch back. Okay, now stretch. Okay, come back.
Well done, everybody. Quick reminder, we're going to be going live at 8:30 on Unity TV for your morning dose of motivation. We're going deep into motivation hacking and
Okay.
the daily rituals that Rad and I
Lunge
use
forward.
to keep ourselves focused,
Rotate side to
to
side.
get more done, to improve productivity, make the most out of every day. If you're not a member of the UMS Movement Mastermind private Facebook group, there is a link in the description. Jump on over and join the group and join the live discussion. We also do a live Q&A, answer the questions of our online coaching tribe first and everybody else. We're there to support you. If you haven't already, give us a subscribe to the channel if you liked this content, if you want to see more like it, and also our weekly workouts. We put up new weekly workouts every week. This week was a phase of a press handstand workout. It's already had over 1,000 views, 1,300 views since yesterday. The weekly workouts are usually our more popular content. We've just hit our first video that's gone over 200,000 views. That was a middle splits routine. Remember, you can also catch the Morning Motivation live show produced as a podcast. It becomes the Sound of Movement podcast and goes up on all major podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Switcher, Stitcher, and iTunes. It's also up on Google Play podcasts and everything else. Who's feeling good, tribe? Let us know in the comments. Who's excited about phase 2? Launches tomorrow. Very exciting.
Okay, quads.
Lee Clements is saying thumbs up as usual. Thank you for the love, Lee. Much appreciated. Remember, tribe, one of the best thing you can do to support us right now is to buy the at-home workouts program. But the second best thing you can do to support us is to share these workouts with your friends, family, colleagues, anyone. Spread the love. They don't need to buy the program. They're all welcome to join. We just want to get as many people as possible around the world doing a good, balanced workout where they get a daily dose of strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular exercise. That is super important, and that is the unique benefit of the UMS, the Unify Movement System. We have a perfect unification of strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular fitness in every workout, and we are very, very proud of how we've put it together. It's 16 years in the making, this program. Woo. It's not something that came about overnight. It's had a lot of testing, a lot of research, and produced a lot of amazing results.
Okay.
Shane Marsh, you're probably not the only one that's looking forward to dropping horizontal running.
Oh man, I'm had enough horizontal running to last me a lifetime.
Rad actually split the skin on his toe horizontal running. That's why he started wearing shoes towards the end of this program. That's actually happened to Richie and I too. When you do horizontal running every day like we do, if you're in bare feet, you can split the toes. Firas, you always deload at the end of the phase, my guy. And usually you need to have trained at least 3 really hard, solid weeks. For newbies, the biggest adaptation occurs from just dialing in the form and technique. It's not intensity that you're chasing, it's just good repetition, good form, good technique. The magic happens from the frequency and the volume of exercise. And usually, in that case, you don't need too much of a deload. Once you start to really crank up the volume and intensity, meaning you're pushing heavier weights, you're making it more difficult for yourself, that's when you need to deload. I remember when we were really introducing the horizontal running as our warm-up for the first time. A lot of our senior guys who are in here 5 days a week, we all messed up our toes. Lockie's saying, "Where's your violin?" Meow. Yeah, it's a badge of honor, Kumran and Maddie. You haven't lived in unity until you've split the skin on your feet.
Woo! Oh, jeez, the hips don't lie.
Make sure you're getting the mobility done, guys. This is super important. Martin understands what we're talking about. I can remember a period there where we all had tape on our toes. we had Michael Jackson toes. It's just proof that you're all working hard. Nice big stretch. Make sure you're breathing deep in through the nose, out through the mouth, through the mobility. Best time to stretch is when the body's nice and warm after a workout. So really go for it. Lee Clark is saying, "It's so good that I can join you guys on days when I'd normally be traveling." I know. It's going to be hard to drop this live stream workout. We're actually talking about the possibility of continuing to do it and what that would look like for our day after the lockdown. We've had such a good response from it, and we may do some form of a hybrid version.
Okay, we'll do a little bit for the back here that we don't normally do. So put your hands behind your knees like this and rock back and forward. Come back. Roll down and come forward. Whew. All right, last one. We'll just rotate the spine a little bit. Man, I've got hectic cramps and DOMs going on in my legs today.
Katie McDonald, is that deload, I wish? Did you not deload?
Change. Change. Change.
We had a good crew at one point on the morning show this morning. We got well over 60 people at the peak.
Well done, everyone. That's it. See you in half an hour on the show. Thanks for joining
Katie,
in.
all good. You'll be able to tie in and deload with us after the next phase. Guys, remember, jump over morning motivation in half an hour. It's about 35 minutes away on UMS Movement Mastermind private Facebook group. If you haven't joined, it's all are welcome. Get instant access by agreeing to the code and telling us where you found the group. And we will see you soon. Thanks very much, everyone. Much love sent from us to you. See you tomorrow, or see you in half an hour. Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's
far.
the consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.